Testing. There it is. Back to familiar setting. Hello everyone, what's up? It's Vtuber Adair and Michi going on a journey. Funny enough, this is one of the first games I ever done. And I was trying to start my journey, my adventure, to be a VTuber. But I didn't feel like... Yeah, I did feel like, I wasn't satisfied with it. So, better late than never. So go on. Let's go along for the ride. And I hope everyone's having a beautiful and lovely day. Alright, let me jump over to my little VTuber corner here. The difference between normal and hard is that hard things like your hunger or thirst, they greatly like the rate in which they deplete. Yeah, I'm not for that. Not gonna do that. Hi, Vimo. Oop. Hold on. Looks like I gotta correct the chat. Stop popping up. Just give me one moment. In the meantime, how are you doing, Vimo? Hope you're having a beautiful and lovely day. Alright, let me try now. Maybe you'll correct yourself later. Well, Bimo says, Hi, Nivni. Ooh, Raft. It's been a while since I last played it. Bimo says, Thank you. You too. There it is. Guess there's a delay there. I hope everything is going fine. And yeah, it's been a while since I've embarked on the seas too with this gem. This hidden gem. Alright, so, what am I in the world? True Wub. Yeah, I think I'll name it that. Unless you have any better suggestions. True Web. I guess if our friends can join. Friendly fire. Hell yeah. No password. Alright then. Let's set sail. Hopefully for your end, it's smooth sailing. Mafako says, Are you ready to build your kingdom in the sea? I think I'm more concerned trying to build my teeny tiny little raft here. And hi, Mafako. How are you doing today? I'm just trying to, get along in this big vast thing called life. Also the ocean. It's too far away. And if you notice, there's a shark in there. This shark will constantly be, be our constant companion. So I have to be mindful. Can't be, careless. And sip off my teeny tiny little world that is... What should I call this raft? I suppose I could call it something, that's not really what I'm about. How about abacus? Like that device, that tool that helps people calculate or something. Like that multi-tiered runged like you can move those little things that move around on it. Yeah, I'll call this thing the abacus. Hopefully, has a long voyage. This is maiden voyage. And I'm her captain. The abacus raft. But soon, hopefully I'll make it into a ship. Mafakus is the Raft of Doom. Yeah, that's right. Because it brings doom to anyone who tries to, like, destroy this raft and my dreams. At the moment, hold on. There you go. But yeah, at the moment, I'm just trying to collect as much supplies as possible. Also, I have to bear in mind that this plastic hook that I'm starting with, it is finite. It will not last forever. So if the item gets close enough, I should be able to just grab it. Sorry, not item, debris. If the item gets close enough. And then I'm gonna have to start, like, deciding what's the most essential things I should be building first. I think the first thing on my agenda is I should try to build Abacus Raft as big as possible. Or just enough room, just in case I slip and fall. Especially if I'm having, like, a cup of tea. And then I spill it, and then, yeah, then I take a spill. And become like sharks do. Now for coolest, hey, you can see if you get me beer. How can I make you beer out here in the middle of nowhere? I don't even know what ocean I'm in. And I think I spun an island. Alright, the first step I want to make. Alright, I have enough palm leaves to make a hammer. One of the first tools essential for humanity in order to get somewhere. So I'm going to make this a bit bigger. Or wider in this case. Not only does it use wood, but I also have to remember there's plastic under here in order to create the flotation. And grab this one. Definitely want the barrel. I bet it's packed with goodies. I gotta figure out a way for this raft to come. Who knows? Maybe the current. Maybe it'll get me stuck. Maybe I'll be what you call marooned. Try to think of the term. What is it? When your ship it's been land beached. Yeah. Hopefully the current will just bump me into there, and then there I can worry about how to get it out of there. It should be easy enough. That way I can have time to, like, scout the island. Looks like there's plenty of stuff. Yeah, other than the hammer, I'm also gonna need things like water and food. I gotta tell you right now, I do not relish when my inventory starts becoming really chaotic. So as soon as possible, I want to try to sort it. But right now, I'm just focusing on, collecting as much as possible. Waste that? Why not? Well. Aren't you starting with your fire today? It's fine. It's not like he's eating at the speed of light. Are those trees? I don't have enough for stone axe. I could try to risk going... Sure, there's rocks. I see rocks down there. Rocks in the shallow water. But that will put me, in a precarious, situation with the shark. Alright. Looks like the raft is just gonna do the work for me. Abacus raft is land beached. But you have to be careful, because, if you're not mindful of the raft, it could drift off without you knowing it. And then you're left trying to chase after it. Which is a situation we will not relish. Not in the slightest. Birdie up there. Birdies, can you help me here? I need some stones. Trying to peer into the water. There's a shark. Maybe I could try on the other side of the island. Can we even call this an island? It's a giant... What the... How come the shark is over here? No, I doubt there's two sharks. I highly doubt it. Alright, I'm gonna go on the other side. Sure, he's not gonna go over here. He's probably just bored. Alright, let me see. Coast is clear. And grab some rocks here. That way I can fashion myself a nifty stone axe. I'm gonna make it. Without a scratch. Without a feather out of place. Alright, that should be more than enough. Behold, I've crafted a stone axe. Now I'm getting somewhere. Mwah, 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 mwah. Come on. Maybe it wasn't such a bad idea to stand it while I'm chopping it. Hi, birdies. Mwah, mwah. I'm coming up with coconut seeds, but yeah, at the moment, Abacus Raft is not a place for me to cultivate crops. So unfortunately, ooh, melons. Those are like plentiful in like water. They're chock full of water. Alright, let me bring this one down too. You're wondering what the flowers for, if I remember correctly. The flowers, they should eventually be able to provide you the ability to, like, you know, accessorize your ship with color. Give a splash of, like, yeah, something vibrant. And of course is, what would you do if you have to be in this situation? For real? Well, if I was in this situation, I suppose I would, like, I would try to find the nearest, like, Wi-Fi tower. Or, you know, see if there's any Wi-Fi. If I just magically popped here, in the middle of nowhere, in the ocean. I would check to see if I still have, like, my purse. Then maybe I could, like, use the mirror in it in order to, like, signal any, like, planes. For me, if you're asking me if, like, if I was in this world, where, like, I think civilization is, I could gather, I think civilization is gone. Then, alright. Then, like, I'm planning right now, I want to get food and water. As much as possible. Try my stone axe. But yeah, if this wasn't the Raft world, whatever this is, yeah, I would think about trying to get something that can quickly signal anyway up there or in the distance. I made it! Take that. Ooh. Speaking of, like, mirrors, I got glass. Can I get that tree? Oh, I have to be careful. Might get some fall damage. There's nothing. There you go. I got plenty of stuff here. It's starting to become nighttime, though. My hunger and thirst are starting to go down. Don't you worry, I got some melons here. And let me try grabbing this stuff. A little closer to the island. Doubt the shark is gonna spot me. I see some rocks. I think it's sand. Nope, it's rock. I don't know why, but you can only mine rocks if they're in the water, if they're submerged. It's so beautiful. Maybe this should be my new home. Why do I... No chicken for you tonight. I need a fire going. I need to start cooking food. I mean, I could just eat, like... The watermelon should, like, also, like, take care of some of that hunger. That would be a temporary stopgap measure. The raft is still standing. Nothing too out of place. Yeah, I just put that in. Ken says, ooh, Raft, my friend, also play this game. Hi, Ken. Just started. And right now, I am caught in complete pitch black darkness. Except for the stars and a very hungry fish. Ken says, and we can make an empire-based boat. First, I want to make a teeny tiny ship. Right now, I just have, I call it the Abacus. The Abacus Raft. I think it's kind of fitting, because we'll keep adding stuff to it. You know, like mathematics. Alright, let me see if I can craft. Even though I have watermelons and mangoes, they both are rich in... Alright, I'm gonna craft a purifier first. And I'll build it towards the furthest away from the water, which is like touching the island. Like right here. It's gonna need some wood. And then... What do you guys think? Nice melons? Of course, do you plan to do reaction videos one day? There was a time where I said, no, I don't think so. I don't think it's my thing, but... Hey, I've done some plain changing. No, I think I will do that. Though probably a narrow selection of things to react to. Wait, I'm a birdie. What am I doing? Alright, now I need to fashion a cup in order to scoop up the water. So, after I put the planks, that way I could burn some wood. And there you go. You'll heat up the water. Get rid of the salt, is it? I think it's pretty common knowledge, but you do not want to drink salt water. It will just dehydrate you. It will make you more thirsty. I could just swim out there and grab those 3 pieces, but... Yeah, that shark is still being very vigilant. Alright, I think it's ready. Well, there was nothing. Cheers. So that's salty, but at least it's nourishing. Of course, it's kind of recommend Skybro's video. What's their content about? What do they do? Alright, next thing, and make a grill. And more palm leaves for that. Oh, wait. No, I don't. I have to be careful because, like, the shark is capable of destroying it. If it happens to be on the piece of wood that he's biting into, then it will be obliterated. And we put it for nothing. So the thing I can start cooking is some baked potato. Or in this case, a potato. And it'll become a baked potato. Baked spud. Of course, he does AI music videos. They are really good. I'll try to remember her name. And thanks for recommendation, Mapical. It's amazing they're still flying up there. I want to extend this a little further to give like an extra... There we go. Now I need to unbeach this raft. Unbeach Abacus. Let me toss it off. Why does the shark just eat that? And then, with any luck, it'll sprout into a coconut tree right in its belly. And then I'll be safe and sound. I know it's not top priority, but this is my ship, and I want to organize my items first. So I'm gonna put my tools to the first. I just noticed something. Hold on. Just give me a moment. Bottom of my background is still peeking through. And I hear the shark chewing away at Abacus. Hopefully it didn't bite my... Or I guess I'll just overlap it a bit. I think that's the best I could do. Alright then, let's see the damage. Well, it's still standing. Alright, that's just fine. It's so romantic. Also, I'm starting to fade away. Alright. Where's my baked potato? Alright. Itadakimasu. Well, that was so peckish. Not as much as before, but could be better. Have to go stay with us. Stay with me. Do I have enough for... I think I need for paddle. You know, like in order to like start moving the raft in the direction I want. I can also make a spear, but that's not my type already. Where is it? Oh, paddle. Man, I need plastic. Oh, daylight's coming. Oh, shoot. Mini shark. I would understand if he's trying to, you know, just survive. But the fact that he keeps stalking my abacus raft, that's a whole other story. And what's his beef? For one, I'm not beef. And I'm not chicken. Good morning. Good morning, New World. I suppose I could try to risk getting the plastic from over here. The shark might be too busy patrolling on that side, puppy guarding. Alright, let me grab these. And I don't have to worry about the raft like flying away anytime soon. Let me eat this coconut. It's only a temporary measure. Just an infinitesimal amount of like hunger and thirst is addressed. So far no shark. Let me make sure I don't get lost. I may have like swam out just a few feet, but I'm not the best. I'm the best with direction. It's actually quite peaceful. You know, if I look at it sideways, it kind of looks like a bear's face, or like I don't know, some kind of animal, like the snout, like it's looking up at the sky. How do I call this Grizzly Island? Henceforth, I shall call you by the name of Grizzly. Grizzly Island. Even though there's nothing grizzly happened here. Just grizzly like because you have all this vegetation on you. Mafiko says you need food. Yeah, you're right, Mafiko. I need to get something in my tummy. Also, I need to make sure I'm, you know, mobile. I'm getting out of here. That way I can collect more supplies, because yeah. The stuff on this island is very minute. I need to go out there and collect more supplies. Ooh, there's another tree here. I missed this one. Well, I got more coconuts. Alright, let me eat that one. Mmm. Can I grab that plastic from over here? Excellent. I need one more plastic. The paradox is, once I make that paddle, yeah, my plastic hook is not gonna last very long. I'm gonna have to make another plastic hook. But I'm gonna need the plastic in order to make a paddle in order to like get off this island. I just need more plastic. And every time I take damage, I think it's gonna like accelerate the starvation and thirst. Maybe I can hold on. That's right. Come to me. Come to the birdie. Or if I can time this right. Nope. That one was poorly timed. Alright, let me get over here. Alright, I should now have enough for... Excellent. Now I have a paddle. So, who wants to get paddled? I'm joking. I'm joking. No! Shoo! Shoo! This is my raft! Get your own raft! I think that shark is just jelly. Wait, can I cook a coconut? Nope. Alright. Let's unbeach my raft. Stroke, stroke, stroke. Stroke, stroke. Come on, current. Work with me. Stroke, stroke, stroke. Stroke. Harder. Stroke, stroke. Almost there. Come on. Just about. There we go. And released. Bye-bye, Grizzly Island. I salute thee. How the rest of you gets out of there being submerged in water? Sorry, that's just my tummy. I'm so badass. I just eat a coconut raw like that. Straight through the shell. No breaking it apart. Yeah, I'm not in a position to, like, building the rest of the raft right now. I need more plastic. Oh, I can just grab this one. I need one more. I gotta make sure I protect those. Alright, look closer. Come on. Come to Nini. I'm trying to line it up. But I should have enough now. Excellent. Ooh, you guys see that? There's a whole bunch of barrels over there. If I grab a few of those, I might be set for life. Let me just check. Can I make a wooden spear? There you go. Now I can start defending Abacus from unwarranted, like, attacks. This is highly inconvenient. The shape of my raft doesn't leave much for maneuvering. Hi, Ozkan. Thank you for wishing me good luck. Hope you're having a beautiful and lovely day. Let me partake in my melon. Alright, let me grab this one. I spied another island, but I don't think I have the power to oh. That's fine, let me just grab it right. See? That's what I was talking about. If you time it right, just when he's about to lunge at you, then you could, like, bypass his attack altogether. Though I wouldn't recommend it, especially if you're doing it on hard. Now, of course, stay strong. I'll try. It's kind of hard to stay strong when you have a lack of vitamin C. And room space. And a shark causing your back. Alright, I should be able to extend this further. There you go. Should buy me a little more time. Just gonna have to pass up on the island. Focus on expanding my horizons with my supplies. Of course, you're the captain. Act like the one. Lead us to victory. I don't have a crew. It's just me. Me and Nifty Hat. I guess I could say the shark is part of my crew, but then I don't know why he's... Or maybe he's trying to swab the deck. But he's just too over-enthusiastic about it. Instead, he just scrubbed a hole right through the raft. Right through Abacus. I better start brewing some more water. Imagine that's the fastest thing I can come up with when I have guests over here. Oh, would you like some water? You have pure water. Yeah, it's nothing much. It's something that I can make every now and then. And there goes my... Ooh. Back. On the screen. Back. Sure showed him. You hear that? That's my tummy because I'm hungry for shark. Alright, I got a potato. Start baking that. I need a hook. I need a hook. Excellent. Come on, come on. Alright, let me drink some more water, even though my water's good. I think I got a beet. And now I got a beet on me. I could cook that right after the potato. Alright, let me just stay right here, because the barrel's about to pass me. Excellent. Oscar says, what a lovely shark. What's so lovely about the shark? The shark is eating away my abacus wrap. Alright, let me put that beet on there. Not a fan of beets, but desperate times calls for desperate measures. Ugh, things are starting to get blurry. Hopefully I reach a point where I won't have to be as, frantic about collecting items. And then I can have some smooth sailing. Man, I gotta fix those floorboards. They're really starting to creak. Alright, let me put more water. Gotta skip on top of it. Another plastic. I think I spy in the distance. There's a derelict raft. I could try to... My paddle still has some good life on it. Wait, there's a derelict raft on one side and an island on another. You know what? I'm thinking I should try to go for the island. More about supplies. Even if it has something rare on the... it could be something rare on the raft, but I gotta think about, building up my inventory. Hi, Galen. Where? How are you doing? Right now, I am a starving sailor. I'm out here trying to survive in the middle of this ocean. Oop. Oh, shoot, shoot. Oh, shoot. Alright. I don't want to do this, but... Oh, wait. I saw my big potato. Alright. Can you eat this first? Kayla says, sorry, Miss Lefford, to stream. If you're available today, I should be... Yeah, I'm going to do another Left 4 Dead 2 after this. Alright, there's the island. Alright, let me eat this. Beet. Ugh. Not a fan of beets, but again... Alright, let me put this... That barely fed me. My tummy's still going off. Alright. Where did the island go? Oh shoot, did I miss it? I could have sworn it was in this direction. That's just great. I was so, like, frantic about feeding myself. Well, the raft is there. I might as well, like, try to reach it. It doesn't seem like the current's fighting me. So, that's a plus. Come on. Stroke. Stroke. Closer. Easy. Stroke. 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 It's right there. Paddle's still good. Still has some life in it. The Left 4 Dead 2 stream I'm planning to do is Vienna Calling. That's good. Me jumping there. Alright, got some nifty stuff here. Why are you biting into me? You're doing just fine, like VC on my raft. I don't know if it's possible. Can I cook the pineapple? Nope. No cooked pineapple. A receiver. Alright. Now that I've looked at it, I kind of... Ooh. Let me, Back! Back! I'm defending myself. Back! I worked very hard on this. But now I look at this blueprint, I don't need it anymore. Just toss it in there. Ooh. Did I toss something else? What's that? What was that? Oh, it was another blueprint. Alright, we tossed that one. And this one. Eventually, I should be able to create like a receiver in order to pick up a ping. Because there might be some intelligent life out there. Well, more intelligent than me. We're starting to pick up speed. Hopefully it doesn't rain. I would like to make like a roof and everything, but I still gotta stabilize my means of getting food. I think the next thing I should focus on is making a fishing rod. But I feel like I can grab a little more items. Not again. I spy a ginormous island in the distance. Any feast in this? I love pineapple. No. No. Don't you think about it. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Alright, come to mama. Snack. It's not very impressive on the island. And now it's raining. Not what I expect. I thought it was gonna be sunshines and then like plentiful debris. And now I'm just gonna be a soaked finch. And grab the sparrow. I can just grab it right here. Again. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Alright. Let me see if I can beach it. Eventually I could craft, like, you know, something like it to use as an anchor. But I don't want to supply on that. It's still, going with the current. I gotta get it, like, further in. My paddle's about to give out. Come on. Oh, it's futile. Yeah, I don't want to risk going to the island and then my raft drifts off. Especially when I'm getting all weak from... Alright. Get everything else. I'm just gonna expand the raft. That way... Yeah, one of the first problems I have to address is that I keep slipping in the water. Admittedly, it's driving me nuts that I'm... You know, just haphazardly putting it everywhere. But this is about survival. Can't make it pretty. Can't make it as I expected. That one looks like... I don't know. Oh, let me pop this open. What is it? What did I get? I learned how to make a mug. I think it's just for decoration. I don't think it's like the plastic cup I could use to fill up this purifier. Cheers. Alright, let me fill it up. Do I have... Alright, baked potato. The reason why I put off this game like this is because, you know, like with survivals or crafting games, you have to, while there's some, like, freedom, a person like me, I always feel like everything has to be perfect. Everything has to be orderly. Everything has to be symmetrical. Just looking at the floorboards here, the deck, it's kind of driving me crazy because the smaller squares, the bigger squares. There's a shark on my raft. Back on the squeeze. But I think this will be like, I don't know, therapeutic for me. Just live in the moment. Don't worry about whether or not it meets expectations. What matters is that you got through it. And after the rain comes... no rainbow, but definitely some sun. Why might not have any, like, other fruits than the mango? At the very least, I'm getting some free vitamin C. Let me park this potato on here. And let me just dig into these mangoes already. Alright, let me grab that barrel. Make sure I don't slip off. Reel it in. Ooh, another one. This music is peak. Ooh, I can't reach that one. Alright. Next thing I want to make is another grill. Even though I don't have much to cook right now. Just in case the first one is destroyed by the shark. Wow, I'm spying some barrels up ahead. Let me try to get close to this barrel here. Just enough for me to, you know, latch on my plastic cup. Another thing that is challenging with this, sometimes I feel like I always have to be doing something. Because if I'm not doing something, it feels like a waste of time. But just being able to relax and, you know, not worry about any deadlines or, I don't know, something like world-changing, helps you feel more human. Helps you appreciate life. At least, that's what I think. No, I'm too far. Alright, let me nudge Abacus slightly in that direction. Good morning, shark. Even though you're my mortal enemy. Too far. Alright, let it pass. Let me put this potato More planks. Alright, let me get right into any array. Plastic here. Put this beet on the grill. I'm getting somewhere. Ooh, also there's this neat trick I used to love to do. It's sort of a waste, but I think it's a cute idea. I'll show you soon. Alright, so here's what I like to do. Especially if I'm playing with anyone. I don't know if anyone knows about this glitch. I don't even know. I'm not sure it's gonna work. They might have fixed it. There's kind of no... There's no real... I don't know if there's any distinct advantage, but... If you do this... Look at that! Now, I have 2 Raft. Isn't that awesome? It's kind of technically counted as the same Raft. It'll go in the same direction and everything as your main Raft. But... yeah, you can actually swim between it. It's sort of like a pseudo... its own Raft. You still want to, like, yeah, when I have friends, if they wanted, like, their own Raft, their own space. Like, there you go. Now you have your own space. Hello, Avery. Avery says, Subnautic. No, it's Raft. Shoo, shoo. There's plenty of fish in the sea. My Raft is sensitive. Just gonna grab that one. Up and over. But yeah, now I have 2 Rafts. Maybe 1 Raft for me. And then the other Raft, it can be yours, chat. How about that? That's your Raft. You can name whatever you want. You can have like a collective, like, ooh, there's jellyfish. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk even a little shark. Come, shark. That's right. So gorgeous. Alright, let me get out of here. Avery says, I like your ponytail. Thank you. But yeah, later on, I'm gonna have a Left 4 Dead 2 stream. But for now, just out on the sea. I spy 2. I don't think they're barrels. I think they're crates. I'm not sure why there's so many debris floating around here. And we ate this too. I can't just rely on crates and barrels in order to bring me, like, cookable stuff. That looks like one ginormous island. You see over there? It looks really tall. Hopefully it's wide too. I like them big and wide. An island. I like an island big and wide. Because it has more resources, more supplies. Hopefully. I got this one over here. It might be 2 islands clustered together. Or I can't really tell because there's like fog or mist, and the distance can be deceiving. It was just a night. Can you see the Milky Way? No, I don't think so. It does look gorgeous at night. Especially when you saw those jellyfish. You get they're fluorescent. They glow in the dark. It is a huge island. This might be the perfect opportunity for me to craft. Hold on. I want to make sure I don't miss that barrel. Let me, nudge that way. Just a bit. Continue. And... score. Oh, I'm out of space. I'm gonna open this. I learned how to make a flag. Alright. Not essential, but it'll be something nice to have. Boost my morale. Alright, so let me see if I have enough to make. Excellent! I can now make an anchor. Kind of out of space. Like this. Alright, now I have a space for the anchor. Alright, let me rotate it. Yeah, that should protect it. It's kind of in the center of these two rafts. Those giant green stalks poking out of the water, that's seaweed. I kind of want it close to the island as possible. That way, the shark has a harder time in, like, going around the raft. Around Abacus. Looks like remaining lettuce. Alright, let me scoot. Check it out! It's a boar. It's a piggy. They're highly territorial. You don't want to piss them off. But you know what? What this means? It means tasty bacon. And get some more water. Let me dump this one out. Because it's just salt water. Alright, fill this up. I'll only pour that. Alright, so what I'm thinking is... that boar is very powerful. But if I use my brain, I could defeat that boar and get some tasty meat. Hey! Back! On disgrace! You know what? Avery says, "Nothing to me." Thank you, Avery. But you know what? It's time to take off that shark. The thing is, that shark is kind of immortal. It will come back even if I destroy it. So, I won't feel too bad about, defeating it. Let me get these going. And also, cooked shark is not, yeah, they don't smell very pleasant. Avery says, "Why Sharky eats the raft?" Because that shark? I don't think that shark is very smart. I think maybe that's the only food source you can get. Every time I'm, like, vulnerable in the water, just takes a bite of me, and then just passes on. Unless he's a picky shark and doesn't like birdie. Hiya, boar. I'm just here, for vacation. And get a suntan and everything. Alright, where's that shark? Come here. I want some shark meat. Get over here. So if you time it right, just when his big, jaggedy maw is about to chomp on you, if you stab it right down his gut, is that the correct term? Or his throat, then it will it will protect you from being damaged, and you could do more damage as he's passing by. And there goes my spear. Can you eat this? Avery says that shark is dumb. Sharks eat other fishies. And the reason why I'm not enthusiastic about eating the shark is because I think sharks, they urinate through their skin, and so their bodies are kind of like, yeah, it has that very pungent smell. And the sun is going down. Another one. Kind of don't want to find a shark in the middle of the night, but I can use some real meat. I didn't make... Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, now I got another anchor. I guess I can... just put it there. An emergency anchor now. Where's that shark? Alright, here it comes. I gotta be careful. At least I got some moonlight. Where is he? Where is he? Alright, I see the whites. Get over here. I am one stubborn finch. I will not be harassed. Have him on the ropes. Alright, here he comes. You gotta also kind of move to the side as you're stabbing down his throat. Alright, he got me that one. Tag me. Oh, I'm about to die. But I think I've done considerable damage to him. I worn him down. Alright, let me drink that. Where I replenish myself. That's just great. That's just perfect. Maybe he's not so dumb. He went after the same weak point on my raft. If I come across that boar and it tackles me, then I'm done. I'm toast. Where is that boar? Just making sure he's not around. That's kind of fruit. I get my hunger and thirst up. Wait, there's something moving in the... It's like a goat or something. I don't think the boar's around. I can try. Hopefully there's some fruit in here. Alright. There's a mango. Now I got a mango. I gotta go. I gotta go. Get out of here. Just in case the boar... I know there's also... not just the boar and the shark. There's actually a birdie. I think it's a vulture or something. It has a very unique way of attacking you. And it's not by, pecking you, as you would expect. Mango. And there's the boar. I have plans for the boar. I have a strategy that might work. Or where's that shark? Oh, here it comes. I'm sure I facing him. Yay! I got him! That and that and some of that. See? You don't mess with the vampire finch. Because if you do, then yeah, you get the sharp end. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I broke my spear by getting those last shots in, even though he was already defeated. Alright, let me collect the meat. Waste not, what not. See? Now I have a whole supply of raw shark meat. And since I have 2 grills, there you go. Efficient work. And now, boar, you're next. Let me toss this mango out. Mango seed. Also, let me sort my inventory. It's not perfect, but it'll have to do. So I'm just giving an inventory of my raw supplies. My building supplies. Also... look at that now. Wait, how do I get third person But I'm actually wearing the shark head. I'm a shark. Rawr. Don't listen to me. I'm gonna chomp you. And then you lose the fur end. If I get rid of that boar, then I'll have more time to just explore around. Not having to worry about dodging him. My health is pretty good. So, I think I could take my chance. You notice how he can't go in the water? So, I can get him to get as close to the edge of the water. I could try stabbing him. I'm over here. Come get me. Ooh. See, he's very powerful. Oh, these are not done yet. And the sun's coming up. I'm Finch. Hey, Piggy, over here. Come get me. Oh, he's right there. Yo! I'm just a mermaid. I'm just saying hi. See? Work smarter, not harder. Why keep attacking me? You're the one who's causing me trouble. But, oh, it's a shark. It's a shark. The shark is back. Hey, you want some of this? Hmm? You want some of this? Yeah. You know who you are. I took you under a lifetime. You have a second chance. Don't be like Frieza. Don't, don't throw like a deadly disc at me. Try to chop me in half. Itadakimasu. Mmm. Tastes like chicken. I might have to... We have to go by the lake over here. Oh shoot. Alright. Oh, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. Here says food. I wait here for a bit. Yo, Bar, just want to say hi. Ooh. I'm tempting the fates. Come on, come on. Ooh. Where? You can't get me. Come on. Get the birdie. Gee, I wish I knew how much his health was. Just guesstimating. Where'd he go? A little closer, come on. Come on. I know you want this birdie. Right in your face. Stabbity stab. That's what a vampire finch is all about. Why are you attacking me? I'm too cute to be attacked. I'm sorry, but it's the circle of life. And I need your meat. I'm one hungry birdie. There you go. Now you're gonna, join me in my tummy. I don't know if the boar comes back to life, so I better make this fast. There's this poor animal. Well, should I be stubborn? I just want to go on the island. No, I want to be like the supplicant guardian. Alright, now I can start just collecting all his resources unimpeded. I'm glad to make another axe soon. I gotta look up for pineapple and watermelon. There's also plain supply also floating around the island too. That's good. I got scared for a moment. I thought that over there, I thought that rock was another boar. What if it a mate or something? In that case, I should do the most merciful thing and check out that boar too. Cause yeah, I don't want that boar to be lonely. I'll reunite it with this other boar mate. That's how I rationalize it. Release coconut seeds. Drink this coconut. Isn't this for relaxing? Not for the boar. Defending this part of the island. Just frolicking around. The axe in the wall like Kratos was sliding down. Oh, that one definitely has some mango here. I think that's a llama. At some point, I can actually domesticate animals. But that is too far in the future. Right now, I gotta focus on surviving. Gather as much as possible. Though I shouldn't stray from the raft too far for too long. Because that shark might be on the time. Well, hi there! Oh, aren't you precious? What's your name? Oh, he has a little fluffy tail. Just frolicking around, having the time of your life. Do you miss your friend, the boar? Piggy? There's another one. Maybe it was a mate. Well, I have a moral obligation then to, yeah, it might be lonely. Now that I took away its boyfriend. Huh? Can't have everything in life. Ooh, almost out of room. Maybe I should craft a treasure chest. Storage. Still no sign of that boar. Oh, there he is. Or there she is. Grunting and puffing. Hi there. Oh, you're wondering if your friend went. Oh, I have no idea. I think your boyfriend just went for a swim. On the dip. Dip in some barbecue sauce. And he says, well, I missed the ponytail. Ponytail's right here. See? How Have you forgotten that I took care of you? That's it. Shark is back on the menu, boys. I need another spear. Alright, where's that chest? Yeah, see, it's here. Nifty hat. Nifty girl. Alright, here's storage. Let's park it right here. Excellent. And grab some water. Well, now we're done. I mean, for the last of this shark meat. And then fill the purifier. Maybe another one. No, not like that. Alright, move it. Around. There you go. I will put some of this palmies in here. The shark head. Forehead. Put the fruits and edibles. Far side of my bar here. I don't need a nut or the nail. I'm thinking under a purifier. I don't wear plastic. I realized that red one is kind of plastic. There's a shark. Sharky shark. Definitely not a baby shark. Yep, counts as plastic. There's plenty of rocks in there. You can't settle on the island. You have to cause to keep moving. It's not that kind of thing. That was filling. More water. And then... There we go. Another purifier. How come again? Oh, there we go. Num num num. Alright, let me bring these along. Anything else to cook? Guess I can put mango in the storage. Oh, I don't need the glass either. Or the ore. Alright, that should be good. Gotta keep my eyes peeled. Boar's right there. And then, I don't know what happened to your friend. You gotta keep better track of your friends. Is this a... Ooh, it's a cave. Mushrooms? I can definitely make use of mushrooms. I think I'm on the other side of the island. want to explore a bit more. But just in case anything happens, I'm just save. And I just want to explore a little more. And then I'll call it for the end for this battle. It's part 1 of Raft. And then take a short break, and then I'll start on Left 4 Dead 2. Structure. Ooh, and a shack. Some trees up there too. Not up there, but across over there on the other island. And bang, there's like sometimes there's subterranean or like underwater tunnels, caverns. Definitely want to check underneath the island too. For this one, there's something way down the line, but like eventually be able to make like a compactor and recycle things or to buy other stuff from this shack. I don't know how or who's manning it, but that's just a thing. You can also buy like I guess these nifty like bait in order to like fish or fish more efficiently. Grab this palm leaf. I wonder if the shark is like, hey, what happened to that birdie? That birdie's flown off. Just a speck. Alright, let me check up here. I'm gonna eat some shark meat right now. I have to be careful not to fall. Major fall damage. Alright, this tree I can start chopping down. Get rid of the seeds. Don't need seeds. How did the boar get up here? Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. There's a boar stalking me this whole time. Oh shoot, oh shoot. I think I lost him. That was close. No! I have no choice. How did that boar get up there? Unless there's 2 more boars on the island. But if it's the same boar, I gotta commend it. There's another boar here. Now my little shopping spree is not so stress-free anymore. Now I got time with boars again. I mean, there's a whole family of boars. I think this boar is a bit smarter than its predecessor. It's not getting as close to the water as I would like. Yeah, that's right. You aren't a sea piggy. I think it does more damage if you get a certain part of his body. In this case, in his face. Yo! I ate your friend, and he's delicious. Come on. I'm sorry about this, but either you or me. I can only get like 2 shots in at a time before I can retaliate. Well, I got 3 in there. I'm making the time. Ah, I chained 5 in there. Ooh. Now that was a record-breaking one. It resists the hunter. I don't want to be a hunter, but it left me with a choice. It's eat or be eaten. Well, sometimes I want to be eaten, but not in that way. Where's my abacus raft? I want to get some of that meat cooking ready. What? Did that thing just belly slide across abacus? This is one strange ocean. Let me put a mushroom in there. I guess I can't cook it. And my spear's gone. That boar has a very thick hide. Took everything out of that spear. Brand new spear. I couldn't spare any spears. Alright, let me put yeah, this herb boar head. And mushroom. Drink this mango. Drink this seawater. Partake in this flour. I want to try to get a few more of those trees up there before I call it. Don't need the hide. I want to make sure as much room as possible. Oh, what happened to my stone axe? It's destroyed. Before I go up there, I need another axe. Yeah, you didn't expect that, did you? Come at me. Where'd I go? Where'd I go? Where'd you right here? You saw that he was smiling. It was his love or die. I like how I can keep up with him and keep stabbing him in the tail. Pain in the tail. This is the real shark tail. My ponytail. Ponytail versus shark tail. My spear's gone. You missed me. There. Any more palm leaves? I think he's almost out of commission. Switch this. There's some rocks right here. Some stone axe. Alright, where to go? Lessons have to teach you, Sharky. Well, well, well. That shark will not be bothering me anytime soon. Hi, Carsleen. Good morning. How are you doing? I am doing pretty well, considering the conditions. Don't have a roof on me. The sun and the weather, the rain is beating down on me. But at least I got some... I defeated some piggies and some sharks. And now I got some, boar meat and shark meat. I'm doing pretty good. And now I'm beached on this island. My name is Shark, and I was a fool to mess with this birdie. Answer that. Where's my axe? I'm about to wrap up this stream soon, because then I can, then I want to do Left 4 Dead 2 in our stream. Carsleen, isn't shark meat toxic? You could technically eat shark meat, if it's prepared properly. But I was saying earlier, I think shark meat, or when it's cooking, or the smell of shark meat prior to cooking, it's doesn't smell very pleasant. Because I think a lot of sharks they might urinate. They might pee through their skin, and that tends to just get stuck in the meat, and yeah. But I gotta make do with what I have, especially if the shark is attacking me. All right, stone axe. I need one more rock. Horses say you should eat shark fins. But just eat the whole thing. That way it doesn't go to waste. Alright, now I should have enough for the stone axe. So there's boars on this island. Also there's llamas and goats. But the boars especially, they're territorial. So I have to keep running away from them. Mambo! So yeah, I'm gonna try to grab a few more trees from up here. And then I'll call it. Because I'm not in a hurry. This is my world. And I want to try to, just enjoy it. Another piggy. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? What's it doing up here? And grab these berries. Oh, he's right there. No! Oh, pineapple. I'm about to die. I wish I could, lure him off the cliff. I'm gonna have to call it. Get out of here. My strategy was, for some reason the boar won't go near the water. So I would camp in the water. And then I would pop up and then use my stab spear. I wonder if I could lure him down here. Well, I can't go up there anytime soon with my health like this. You know what? I'll check that small island that's neighboring by. See, about those trees. I doubt there's any piggies there. And I'll check if there's any subterranean caverns in there. And then I'll call it. Hi there, llama. You heard of the Gumu Lahima? An airbender Who never touched the ground. Into the void. Empty. How'd they go? Melons! I got some big juicy melons. Who says, why are animals so mad in this game? Maybe they're jealous. Maybe they're jealous that they can't leave the island. Maybe they want to be out there exploring, just like me, being a free spirit. Or, it's also possible I'm just like, encroaching on their territory. Which is fair. They don't know what's going on. Just know, hey, just a strange lady, with that very, striking color of hair or fur, popping up on this island. This bird is not welcome. We like our island the way it is. No tourists. But the thing is, they didn't know that this is my world, and they're living in it. Alright, let me see if there's any secrets around here. Because I think these islands are randomly generated, I think. It's been a while since I played this. Look at this school of fish. Are they angelfish? Got so many fish down here. I don't want to go near that one. That one in my sight. I think it's a pufferfish. They can be extremely, a nuisance. I'm not seeing anything under here I could explore. Not yet, anyway. Let me check around the rest of the perimeter. Let me mind this. Meh. Meh. Are nothing here yet. Use the force, Luke. The force. Let go. Yeah, I think the shark is just it's attacking my raft. That's why there's no activity over here. My health is full. Maybe I can risk finding that boar, taking it out, and then collecting on those trees at the top. Before I do that, let me make sure, because it takes a lot to defeat the boar. Their hides are very thick. So let me make another spear. That way I can quickly swap to that one. Get rid of these seeds. And eat this lemon. It's starting to get dark. It might be foolhardy to try to attack it now. We have low visibility. Another melon. Hi there, Nora? What's up? Nora? A ghost? A ghost of a little girl. Yeah, let me hop up here. I'm kind of worried going up here because, yeah, it's really dark. No sign of the boar. There he is. Shh. Wait. He can't reach you from here, can he? You're fine over here. You're not scaring anyone. If anything, I'm trying to scare this boar. Because the boar is protecting these trees up here. Where did the boar go? I think if I go as far to the edge as possible, it might prevent them. It might prevent the boar from actually reaching me. Just like in the water. Hello? Boar? Where are you? Where's the piggy? I wonder if he could attack me from up here. On this rock. Alright, I hear him. Boar's nearby. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Ah! It's really hard. That's it. Retreat. Retreat. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm saying it just in case I get, destroyed. Hey, hugs for you too, Nora. You know what? I'll call it. I'll head back to the abacus. I think I've gotten enough done for the abacus for now. I've got some, sources of food and water. Well, I don't have a roof. I mean, I made it this far without it. Nora says, yay! Thank you. So let me just chuck this off. I still have no use for the seeds. And the shark is attacking me. Back shark, on disgrace. That's right. You better run or swim. But I think that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, this is not it, but this is for this, part 1 of this Raft experience. Yeah, I definitely want to expand abacus, and I have no idea what to call this raft. I'm just gonna assume this is your guys' raft. It's chat's raft. But yeah, after this, I'm gonna take a short break. I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes, any less. I'm not sure. I'm gonna take a break. Then I'm gonna start another stream for Left 4 Dead 2. But anyway, this is Vtuber Nivni, Adair, and Michi. Michi, where are you? There you are. Yeah. Thank you very much, everyone, for giving me company. And, being some loyal sailors, crewmen, and, asking the most important questions like, well, is shark meat toxic? And also meeting new faces like Nora, which is a pleasure. Yeah, baby sharks can be cute. But just, don't underestimate them. But yeah, I'll see you. If anyone's interested, I'm going to be in Left 4 Dead 2 fairly soon. But anyway, take care, stay safe, stay nifty, and hopefully, from here on in, it'll be smooth sailing. Bye, everyone. How's it saying? 07. And you're welcome. It's always a pleasure to do streams for OGs and new faces. Anyone who just wants to have a good time. Bye, everyone. See you. Bye. chirps.